Well, as you can tell, we finally got power. Was it 2 o'clock? 1:30, 2 o'clock? We got power.
We lost it at 3:30. Yay! Yay, we got power back.
Yay! And that means we lost it for just shy of 48 hours. And we're just kind of in the process of trying to get resituated and such. But we went to a grand opening this evening. And let me show you what we got. We got 10 bags of chicken feed.
And there's corn.
Cracked corn. There's
a bird seed, black oil,
and
bird
in
seed,
here is a bag of lime too.
Yeah.
So anyways, the chicken feed was on sale for the grand opening, $8.88, and we usually pay something like $14 something for a bag. Oh, that's comfy. And that meant we almost saved $4 or $5 a bag, and we bought the limit, which was 10. And that should last us a couple months with the chickens. So the cracked corn was also on sale. The lime, 50 pounds of lime for $1.99. And Art, was the cracked corn $8.88 as well? I think he went downstairs. And let's see, the bird seed was $19.99 for 40 or 50 pound bag. So all really good prices on those.
Hello. Hello.
It's the cutest thing. Good morning. Well, I am not crying. I know I look like I'm crying. I just was doing some onions. These onions that we bought from Aldi are so amazingly strong. Oh, they were awful. So I am only crying because of the onions. Lest any of you think that I'm sad. I am not sad. It's just my onions getting to me. But this morning I already put part of my dinner, I'm hoping it's done in time, in the crock pot. We're doing spicy pinto beans as part of the Crocktober Extravaganza collaboration. If you haven't seen that playlist of all of the people that have participated in new crock pot or Instant Pot recipes, every day there's a new recipe for 31 days. If you're looking for some fresh inspiration, check that list out. There's a lot of fabulous recipes and videos there, and we're ending the month of October with a sweets week. So if you've never tried cooking sweets in your crock pot or Instant Pot, you're gonna wanna definitely stay around for that section there. But I just finished filming that video. That will be, I'll put the link for that if you guys didn't see it in the description below. But we're going outside, woo! And it is a gorgeous fall day. It's supposed to top out at 77 degrees, and we are deciding to get a little bit of our fall garden in. We've already done most of our fall garden, and this is probably gonna be the last warmish day to be able to do this. We still have not had a killing frost for our house. So everything is still growing, but uh-oh, did you find a yucky tomato? Oh, you did. Can you go put that in the compost pile for Mommy? Where's Mommy's compost pile? All the way in the backyard. Do you know where that? No, it's not that way. Where's the compost pile?
Where?
It's all the way, Daniel. Go all the way back there by Lydia. Okay? Go to Lydia. Lydia, can you show Daniel where the crock pot? Show Daniel where the compost pile is, please. He's got a yucky tomato for it. Actually, I think he's putting in the chicken bucket. Well, that works. Yep, that's fine, Daniel. Thank you. So anyways, our goal today is to get our glass house cold frame up so we can plant some lettuce in there. I want to take care of some of the tomato plants because they all died. Not from frost, they actually got a disease. So those plants have to get bagged and thrown in the trash. I can't put them in the compost or they'll spread the disease next year. And let's see, we're going to do the glass house, hoop house, and we're going to try to get the spinach and lettuce planted, all in a very short amount of time. It's always sad at the end of the year when the garden starts to look really sad. We've gotten most of the tomatoes. I'm probably going to end up just picking the rest of those, bringing them inside, and then this is what we're going to trim up and put in a trash bag.
So Janelle is cutting those off. We have a bucket for tomatoes right there. We're filling that up. Then we have a weed pile, and chickens love weeds, so we're going to feed those to the chickens. Something that worked very well this year, I don't know if you can see those amidst all the tomato stuff. Here, I'll show you right here. We have these sticks, they're probably about 7 or 8 feet long. We left a little bit of the branches that were coming off of them so that the tomatoes could climb up there. And we got those from these trees. Those trees were about 8 feet taller, but we wanted to level those trees out, and also they were blocking the sun from the garden. So Mary is picking the seeds from those. So we're gonna have a lot of marigold seeds for next year.
Yeah.
Daniel wants to help too. Hey Daniel, bring those to the chickens.
They like weeds.
Yes, they do.
Over in there. Put them in.
Yes, he is.
Good.
We got the tomatoes cleared on this one section, and then we are making another glass house. This is gonna be we call it a glass house, call it a cold frame. I don't think it's really either of them officially by their definition.
Yeah, works for us.
It works for us. So we're taking cinder blocks, lining the outside. We found those 2 old glass windows. They actually don't go to our house at all.
I don't know where they came from, but here
they were in the basement. Yeah. We're going to plant lettuce and spinach in here. So this is going to be our greens, hopefully through December. It's October, let's see, 10th today? Yes, 10th, October 10th. And it's very warm, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with germination. The trick is going to be getting them to grow enough to harvest. But we're going to give this a try. This is really the first time I've done a fall harvest with a glass house. We're going to try it. And this has just been such an amazing year. I don't want to give my garden up yet. Obviously, it's 70 plus degrees today. It's actually hot. And yeah, we're going to see if we can get a little bit more out of the garden. I mean, wouldn't it be great if we actually had lettuce through December?
That would be good.
That means you only have to buy lettuce from what? December through April?
Well, we did not have a very good lettuce here this year.
No, it wasn't that good, and that was just, it was so hot, and seasonally how it worked out, it just wasn't. I planted a ton of lettuce, but it just wasn't that, whatever the case.
It was hot and dry.
Yeah. I don't think we need to amend the soil, or I think we'll just leave it as it is, and next year we'll add stuff to it.
Right. I think it's still good soil.
Yeah, still, it looks really good. And we didn't step on this much because this is where the tomatoes were. And if you remember right, we made paths all the way around everywhere. So that's going to keep the soil from compacting much. And just using a basic weeder tool like that just helps you to rough it up. And, well, I'll go get the seeds, Art. I can't believe how much the sun has set, Art.
Yes, I know.
Like
no sun in here at noon. So, yeah.
Did we even have sun this morning in here?
Yes, I believe we did.
The garden we planted, I don't recall if we showed you that, but now we're going to go do the garlic. There it is, all planted, ready to go. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so we're going to leave the glass. It's hot enough right now, but it's all set, so when it gets cold, we can put the glass over it.
Plant our garlic, and these are the big garlics. These are huge ones that we have.
What an amazing year we had.
So what we do is we eat the little ones, and we save the big ones and plant those.
So bigger plants
look at that
next
one.
year.
Oh, that's massive.
Phew.
So, yep,
Okay,
we're going to plant those now.
Planted.
Here are the flowers, and look at all these bees on the flowers. There's one there.
There's another honeybee here, honeybee under there, bees over here.
Bees all over the place on this.
You just see them buzzing everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we planted these, Art. So good for the bees making honey. We're going to try to fit 3 rows of garlic here. This is where the potatoes were, and you can see the soil's pretty sandy. I gotta move out of the way here for Art. The soil's pretty sandy. We put a trench in, filled it with compost, and we're gonna do another trench next. So just tucking the one in and then continuing on. Hey!
Oh, potato!
Found one. you go, kiddo.
Ooh, it's a big one.
And adjust to us.
Oh, look. I found the baby one. Daddy,
What is it?
it's a pill bug.
Oh, where is
The
it?
red one.
Can
Right there.
Yeah.
It's a dirty pill bug.
There's the red pill. Right there. Is that actually red?
Okay, this is the moment of truth that we've all been waiting for.
Okay,
And
we
no,
have to watch
not the
out for
pill bug.
parsnips. Don't step on parsnips.
I think the
There's
question.
one, there's one. I think that's one right there. See
Hey.
that bird's purple.
Oh, yeah, right. We're looking for purple plants. Right, here.
All right, that's one.
Okay, there's one.
See if we'll see.
Well, so far this is rather lackluster.
I think we had just the one. Oh, wow,
look like
wow. We have red. We have a red potato.
There you go. Oh, I think, is this another one?
No,
it's
that's a leaf.
Whoa! It's so. It looks like.
Let's see. I should get a mother load right here.
In theory, from the amount of plants that are sitting here, but nothing there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oops.
Oops, did you stab that one? Or
Yeah,
just
I
between?
stabbed it.
Oh, bummer.
It's a big
They
one.
don't store well once you stab them.
No, we'll have to eat that one.
That one's huge.
Come on. There we go.
Oh, there's another one right there, Art.
Can I hold it?
Yes.
Can I have one? Can I have one?
There's some big,
Wow.
that is huge.
That's bigger than the size of your hand.
Can you see my hand?
That's huge.
You can hardly
Okay,
see my
well.
hand.
Let's keep going.
There it is. Maybe we're not
Okay.
going deep enough, Art. Look at the size of this. This is, I mean, I have to say they're huge.
Yeah.
Just not many of them.
Right. Well,
But
Oh,
wait up there.
there's
Wow,
another
wow,
one.
we got another one. So we're not, I don't think we're going down deep enough.
maybe not. Maybe I should go over it
Back.
again.
Wow.
I'm so glad we're going over it again.
Question of the day is how will this one do? That's the one I've been waiting. And then we'll see what we've got.
I thought you were just supposed to lift it up and they fall at the bottom.
Well, they might. Could do that too.
Yeah.
And then after we're all done.
That's harder than it actually is. No,
Oh, whoa, stop.
Here we go.
We got oh, there's potatoes
Oh,
in
we got lots of
there.
potatoes. Okay, kids, I need some help here.
Okay,
Can I
Jared.
walk over to you?
here you go.
Whoa, put them in.
it's like a marble.
So many.
Here,
Woohoo!
we got more.
Whoa. We got it.
Okay, there's more there. There's tons in the dirt.
Oh, wow.
Can I walk over?
How many do we
where
plant
you
in there?
Not many. That was fun. I would say, and Art, I don't know if you agree with me that the bucket was more productive and
Yes.
more fun and easier than in the ground.
And I think we probably got them all with the bucket.
Yes, because as you saw today, the garlic, I found another one. And what did we pick those potatoes? 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? So we're gonna call it quits for gardening right now. Art's gotta go get apples. That is all done, cleaned up. I'll have to do a lot of this later, not today. Carrots and beets are doing pretty good. Not fabulous, but pretty good. We have the garlic here, and then we replanted spinach here. So this will be our spring spinach. I don't expect to have that this year. This will be for next spring, March of April. And then over here, our pak choi is doing fabulous amongst the weeds and the dill. And we've got more lettuce here and some spinach. Spinach isn't so great, but it's here. I will have to weed this another day, not today. We're actually expecting more severe thunderstorms. Go figure. I don't know that we've ever had them this late in the season, but they are calling for some more severe weather. Hopefully we won't lose our power again. My dad picked up the generator today, and we're just gonna call the garden quits for today. It's been a good year, hasn't it, Art?
Yes, it is.
It's been phenomenal. I think Art's thinking this puts us at 650 pounds.
I think so. We'll weigh it up and let you know, but I think it's supposed to defend over 650.
I think I'm not going to say with definitiveness, but I think we're gonna hit 750. I really do, because we haven't harvested the carrots yet. We still have a lot of carrots, and then we still have 3 large pumpkins, all of the squash. We could pick all of the kale, which we haven't done. The kale's probably another 10 pounds there. The squash over here is just it's unbelievable. I can't tell you guys how shocking it is what has happened with this garden. I am so thankful. I don't know that we'll ever have a year like this again. It's been fun. And I am so glad that we have brought all of you guys on to document it and to share with you guys what we've done, because even though we're doing it to share with you guys and hopefully inspire you guys, we're going to be able to look back at this footage hopefully years from now, be like, wow, look at our garden. I can't believe we get that much food out of it. Hey Art, can you pick up this squash here and give me an opinion on how much it weighs? Watch the vines, they're still growing.
Yeah, it's not quite ready to pick yet. It's still growing. Oh, wow, there's
What do you think?
holes in the ground. These like things dug into the ground.
Yeah, what do you think?
I'd say at least 15, probably. Wouldn't be surprised if it's closer to 20.
Yeah, and then we've got that other one here, which is I think even bigger than this one. Then there's pumpkins here. We've got some smaller squash up there, a few spaghetti squashes, and then our pumpkins. We haven't even touched our zucchinianos. I mean, those are like giants, crooked giants in the garden. So I think we might hit 750.
I think we are.
Who would have thought when we made our goal of 500 that?
You got 50% more.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, this is one potato. One potato.
Let's see how much that weighs.
1.5, almost 1.5 pounds.
Okay, you can stop there then.
Okay, 7, 11 and 3/4.
Do you think what?
7, 11 and 3/4 and 2, 11 and 1/4. So what does that add up to? 23, 7, 10 pounds, 7 ounces.
We also pulled out all of the bush beans for where the spinach is, and these are just leftovers. Not sure how much of it will be edible.
I'd say you'll take most of them.
Yeah, we'll probably do that for dinner tonight. You know, because most of those are not going to last all that
Let's see,
long.
11 ounces.
Okay, not bad.
Are
I think between that pile there and that pile there, we're going to have
20
another.
pounds.
We're going to be close to 20. We still haven't done. Oh, one
Almost done.
overboard. We still didn't make the stewed tomatoes either.
No,
Remember
that's
we ended
9
up.
pounds even right there.
Okay. Number 2.
We were at 9 pounds for the last load.
And we're thinking we're going to be close to 20. What's it say
Yeah,
right
I'm thinking
now?
we can do 20 here. Let's see, we're at 814. Let's put
And the total is.
total is, if I can see it, 5.2, so 23 pounds, 2.5 ounces.
Woohoo! We beat our goal of 20 pounds. And there's still more out there.
Okay, the grand total for the year, if my addition is correct, which maybe it's not, 657 pounds, 1 ounce.
So we have less than 100 pounds to go.
Right.
You think we're going to make it?
I think
we
so.
are. I think we are.
97 pounds, 15 ounces to go. I think we have that much there in just
Squash.
all the squash.
Yeah.
Numbers until we get to it.
Daddy said 97.
15. Yeah, we have a lot of probably another 20 pounds of tomatoes, probably 100 pounds of squash at least. So I'd say we might even hit 800.
Wow.
Wow.
We've got to lift these out of the van. These are heavy. Commercial sized equipment. So a friend of ours had, well, actually her mother-in-law had a bakery, a sub shop, and this is what she used. She used this to make sub rolls and then to slice the meat, and she had no use for it, and this was a while ago. The facility closed, so she asked me, would you have a use for it? And it took us a while to actually get up to her place to get this, because it was too heavy for just me to go get. So we did end up getting it, but it's been sitting in the beast bus for a couple days, waiting for us to pull it out. Look at the size of this bowl. Oh, that's enough for a couple batches. That's enough for a couple batches.
I was thinking this big of a bowl
No, it's
at
not
King
a Hobart.
Arthur.
No, we're not that big.
Very heavy. Probably a couple
It took mommy, and don't think it's light. It took mommy and daddy.
Very heavy. Okay, I am going to get the top, which I think is better, and the boys can get the bottom. It's very bad.
You good, Dad?
And
What do you think? 250?
Yeah,
300?
Probably 200. It's not going on our counter. That's
No, 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 no.
What's this?
We're gonna clean this up at some point, and
we'll live down the basement.
yeah, this is gonna be a basement. Don't those look good? So this is what we ended up getting out of our fall garden. We got 20 some odd pounds of tomatoes. What was it, about 10 ounces, 12 ounces of beans?
About 10 ounces of that, about 23 pounds of tomatoes. I think it was a little over 10
Little
pounds
over 10 pounds of potatoes. So this is what we ended up picking today. I am so extremely thankful for my crock pot. It just makes life a little bit easier when it comes for dinner time, when you're on a Saturday and you're cooking and you're doing the garden.
Oh,
Were they good?
that's what, his fourths or fifths?
Can you say yum?